We start with the AK-74M, the modernized successor to the legendary AK-47 and the standard assault rifle of Russian Spetsnaz units today. Chambered in 5.45 by 39 millimeters, lighter and more accurate than its predecessors, and fitted with a side-folding polymer stock that makes it practical in the confined spaces where Spetsnaz operates most often. The AK-74M with GP-25 grenade launcher, the configuration that transforms a standard assault rifle into a dual-threat weapon capable of delivering 40mm grenades at ranges up to 400 meters. One weapon, two completely different threat responses, the kind of versatility that Spetsnaz doctrine demands from every item in the kit. The AKS-74U, the ultra-compact carbine variant that Russian special forces carried through the Afghan war and beyond. So short, it was initially classified as a submachine gun. Barrel length sacrificed, maneuverability gained. In the tight corridors of an Afghan compound or a Moscow apartment block, the AKS-74U fit where nothing else could. The AK-105, a modernized compact carbine that bridges the gap between the full-length AK-74M and the ultra-short AKS-74U, combining improved accuracy with a profile compact enough for vehicle and urban operations. The AS-Val, a purpose-built suppressed assault rifle that fires a unique 9x39mm subsonic cartridge specifically designed to defeat body armor at close range while remaining genuinely quiet. Integrated suppressor, 20-round magazine, and a cartridge that hits harder than anything else in the subsonic category, the AS-Val is what Spetsnaz reaches for when the mission requires silence and lethality simultaneously. The VSS Vintorez, the sniper variant of the Val platform, chambered in the same 9x39mm subsonic cartridge but configured for precision fire at ranges up to 400 meters. A suppressed sniper rifle that defeats body armor and makes almost no sound, the combination that makes it one of the most uniquely capable special operations weapons ever designed. The AK-12, Russia's newest generation assault rifle adopted by Spetsnaz units in the post-2014 modernization program, featuring improved ergonomics, a full Picatinny rail system, and accuracy improvements that address the chronic weaknesses of older AK platforms. The weapon that Russia claims closes the gap with Western assault rifles, fielded in Ukraine and evaluated under the harshest possible real-world conditions.
Moving to sniper systems, because Russian Spetsnaz has always placed extraordinary emphasis on precision fire as a force multiplier for small unit operations. The SVG Dragunov, the most iconic Russian sniper rifle ever built, and the weapon that defined Soviet and Russian sniper doctrine for over 50 years. Semi-automatic, chambered in 7.62 by 54 mmR, and designed not as a dedicated sniper weapon, but as a squad support tool, putting a precision shooter in every infantry section. The SVD is not the most accurate sniper rifle in the world, but it is the most practical, the most reliable, and the one that Russian forces have trusted in every conflict from Vietnam to Ukraine. The SVDS, the folding stock paratrooper variant, designed for airborne and special operations units who needed the SVD's capability in a more compact and jumpable configuration. Same barrel, same accuracy, same 7.62 by 54 mmR cartridge, but with a skeleton stock that folds alongside the receiver and reduces the overall length enough for vehicle and airborne operations. The SV-98, Russia's dedicated precision bolt-action sniper rifle chambered in 7.62 by 54 mmR and designed to deliver the kind of sub-MOA accuracy that the semi-automatic SVD could never consistently achieve. When Spetsnaz needs to guarantee a first-round hit at extreme range rather than simply engage targets rapidly, the SV-98 is the system that provides it. The ORSIS T-5000, a modern Russian bolt-action precision rifle chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum that represents Russia's attempt to field a world-class long-range precision system comparable to Western equivalents. Accurate, well-engineered, and increasingly common among elite Russian units, the T-5000 is the weapon that Russian snipers in Ukraine have used for the longest-range confirmed kills of the conflict. The OSV-96, a semi-automatic anti-material rifle chambered in 12.7 by 108 mm, the Russian equivalent of the Barrett MB-82, designed to destroy light vehicles, radar systems, and aircraft at ranges exceeding 1.5 kilometers. A weapon so powerful that a single round can defeat the engine block of any vehicle on the road. The precision destruction system that Spetsnaz deploys when a target needs to be eliminated rather than merely neutralized.
Moving to submachine guns and pistols, the close quarters and sidearm weapons that Spetsnaz operators carry when the primary weapon is too large or too loud for the mission. The PP-19 Bizon, a helical magazine submachine gun that carries 64 rounds of 9mm in a drum beneath the barrel, giving a Spetsnaz operator more ammunition in a single magazine than most pistols carry in 3. Compact, high capacity, and reliable enough for the close-range work that defines hostage rescue and direct action in confined spaces. The PP-2000, a compact submachine gun chambered in 9x19mm parabellum that Russian special units carry for close protection and vehicle operations, light enough to operate with one hand, capable enough to stop a threat at close range. The SR-2 Veresk, a compact submachine gun chambered in the armor-piercing 9x21mm SP-10 cartridge, specifically designed to defeat body armor at ranges where standard pistol calibers would fail. When the target wears protection, the Veresk is the Spetsnaz submachine gun that makes that protection irrelevant. The Makarov PM, the Soviet-era pistol that served Russian forces for over 60 years and remains in use among some Spetsnaz units for its simplicity, reliability, and compactness. 8 rounds of 9x18mm Makarov, not the most powerful cartridge, not the highest capacity, but utterly reliable in conditions that would destroy more complex weapons. The GSH-18, a modern Russian pistol featuring an 18-round magazine and a rotating barrel system capable of firing armor-piercing ammunition that defeats standard body armor at close range. 18 rounds of armor-piercing 9mm in a package lighter than the Makarov, the modern Spetsnaz sidearm for operators who need a pistol that can defeat the same threats as their primary weapons. The PYA Grach, also known as the MP443, the standard Russian military pistol adopted to replace the Makarov. 17 rounds of 9x19mm in a modern polymer frame design that finally brought Russian pistol design into the contemporary era. The SR-1 Vektor, a specialized pistol chambered in the powerful 9x21mm cartridge that Spetsnaz units carry when they need a sidearm capable of defeating body armor, because in Chechnya, Afghanistan, and Ukraine, the enemy always wears protection. Now, machine guns, because Spetsnaz units operating in hostile territory need the ability to establish immediate fire superiority and suppress enemy positions without external support. The RPK-74, the squad automatic weapon version of the AK-74 that Spetsnaz light assault elements carry for sustained suppressive fire, sharing ammunition and magazines with the standard AK-74M. One caliber across the entire element, the logistical simplicity that Soviet and Russian doctrine has always prioritized over the specialized capabilities that Western forces accept the supply complexity to maintain. The PKM, the general-purpose machine gun that Russian forces have used in every conflict since 1969, and that Spetsnaz carries for sustained belt-fed fire support at ranges beyond the RPK-74's effective envelope.
7.62 by 54 millimeters, belt-fed and capable of sustained fire that suppresses enemy positions at ranges up to 1,000 meters. The weapon that gives a Spetsnaz element the ability to fix an enemy force while the assault element maneuvers. The Pecheneg, the modernized successor to the PKM that Spetsnaz units have adopted for its improved barrel cooling system that allows sustained fire without barrel changes, critical for an element that can't carry spare barrels on a fast-moving direct action mission. Same cartridge, same belt feed, same basic mechanism, but able to fire significantly more rounds before overheating, which in a sustained firefight is the difference between maintaining suppression and losing it. The AGS-17 Plamya, an automatic grenade launcher that Spetsnaz deploys for area suppression and bunker destruction at ranges beyond direct fire, firing 30mm grenades at rates that can saturate an entire enemy position in seconds. The weapon that changes the equation when an enemy force is dug in and direct fire alone cannot dislodge them. Now, the specialized weapons. Because Russian Spetsnaz includes combat diver units whose operational environment requires weapons that simply don't exist in any other military's inventory. The APS Underwater Assault Rifle, a weapon that fires steel darts rather than conventional bullets, specifically designed for combat at depths where standard firearms cannot function. 26 steel darts, gas-operated, and capable of defeating an enemy diver at ranges up to 30 meters underwater. The weapon that turns a Russian combat swimmer into a lethal threat in an environment where no other soldier can fight. The SPP-1 Underwater Pistol, a 4-barreled manually operated pistol that fires the same steel darts as the APS, the sidearm that Russian combat divers carry when the primary weapon is too large for close-quarters underwater combat. 4 shots, manually cycled, and accurate to 7 meters at 10 meters depth. Primitive by any above-water standard, but in the underwater environment where it operates, there is nothing else like it. The ASM-DT Amphibious Assault Rifle, the successor to the APS that can fire both underwater dart ammunition and standard 5.45 by 39mm above water, eliminating the need to change weapons when transitioning from underwater to surface combat. One weapon, 2 completely different operating environments, the kind of dual capability that defines the most demanding special operations requirements. The PSS Silent Pistol, a weapon that uses internally silent cartridges where the propellant gas is contained entirely within the cartridge case, making it genuinely silent without any external suppressor. No suppressor to attach, no suppressor to lose, no suppressor to malfunction. Just a pistol that makes no sound because the silence is built into every round it fires. The NRS-2 Scout Knife, a fixed-blade fighting knife with a single-shot firearm built into the handle, firing a 7.62 by 42mm cartridge from a range of up to 25 meters. A knife that is also a gun, because Spetsnaz doctrine recognizes that in certain situations, the most important capability is the one the enemy doesn't know you have. Moving to grenade launchers and explosive weapons, because Russian Spetsnaz doctrine emphasizes organic fire support at every level of the unit structure. The GP-25 and GP-30 underbarrel grenade launchers, the primary indirect fire tools that Spetsnaz operators attach beneath their assault rifles for 40mm grenade delivery at ranges up to 400 meters. The VOG-25 grenade, the standard round, and the VOG-25P, the bouncing variant that detonates at approximately 1 meter height for maximum fragmentation effect against targets in trenches and behind cover. The RPG-7, the most widely used anti-armor rocket launcher in history, carried by Spetsnaz units for its ability to fire a wide variety of warheads against different target types from the same reusable launcher. Thermobaric, armor-piercing, anti-personnel, and smoke rounds. One launcher, every threat response, and available in virtually unlimited quantities from pre-positioned stocks and captured enemy supplies. The RPG-29 Vampire, a significantly more powerful disposable rocket launcher that Spetsnaz deploys against modern armored vehicles, capable of defeating the most advanced reactive armor systems currently fielded by NATO forces.
the weapon that NATO tank crews fear more than almost any other shoulder-fired system, because it was specifically designed to defeat the armor packages protecting their vehicles. The RSHG-2 thermobaric rocket, a shoulder-fired weapon that creates a pressure wave and fireball that fills enclosed spaces, designed specifically for clearing bunkers, buildings, and cave complexes where conventional explosives are less effective. In Chechnya, in Syria, and in Ukraine, the thermobaric weapon has been the Spetsnaz tool of choice for the most fortified and most difficult targets on the battlefield.
Russian Spetsnaz has fought in Afghanistan, Chechnya, Georgia, Syria, and in Ukraine. And in every conflict, the weapons on this list have been refined, replaced, and improved based on the lessons learned in actual combat. The AS-VAL, the PSS silent pistol, the APS underwater rifle, these are weapons that exist nowhere else in the world, designed for mission profiles that no other military has chosen to pursue. Whatever you think of the conflicts in which they have been used, the weapons themselves represent some of the most innovative and specialized military engineering ever produced. Built for a force that operates in environments and under conditions that most soldiers will never experience, and optimized for one purpose above all others: winning by whatever means the mission requires.